Who the fuck we got? Does he have a mic? Well, let me tell you something. The dude without a mic.
Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This is fielding a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You fuck this game up for me, and we on a hot streak, I will be pissed. Oh, and JP's subscribe me. Thank you.
Let's go. The wide receiver moving to a new spot.
I gotta get some more subscribers. It's bamaboi.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Listen, because you want to subscribe.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Ooh, nice.
Picked off. It's the Pro Bowl corner, Joe Hayden with it. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
To throw on second down, Cunningham got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Demaryius Thomas, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
That dude would have went over there and packed it. You bullet.
It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away.
Yeah. When I had first got this game,
this will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Back to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
What the fuck you gotta do, bro?
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
He can throw it deep, but his accuracy is weak as hell, so he can't throw deep. So all their passes going to be short. So we need to look for
and how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for
it. You got an ox player playing out of position.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Right now.
Buying time to his left.
I got it.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Come on, let's go!
They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Come on, let's go!
They'll look to throw here. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carlos Dunlap with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. On 4th down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away.
That's cool. I'm ready for it.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And Sanders now to return. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate.
Back to throw now, 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A swift move, but not a ton to show for it. Tackle just on the other side of midfield. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not throwing him ball, so I hope he just don't worry about me getting the ball.
On 3rd down, Cunningham. Flushed out right. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Nope, I think go swing. Go swing, man.
Flex round!
Look at it. It's going to work.
On 4th down, Cunningham. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
wrong.
Let's go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Carlos Dunlap in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Okay. I see you.
Here we go.
I ain't gonna worry about that.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Completes it to Austin. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Oh, we still don't win.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
So it's really 2 on 3. We playing 2 on 3. Hold up, that's my first game.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
The defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on first down.
I'm watching that full screen.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
He did that?
He'll drop to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Steps away to his left. Space to run. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
But he fumbled outside.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
At least you'll have a good.
A first throw for the backup Wilson. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
No.
So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit.
Yeah.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
A little juke. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Flush to his right.
Fuck you. Give me, let go, keep going.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
What's wrong with you? Hell no. Fuck you. I don't know you. You dead to me. How you gonna go out for a pass when there's like 1 second left on the clock? Really, nigga? For the whole game, you just gonna stand there, watch everybody else play, and then you don't do shit.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Which way you going?
This fielded at the 2.
Okay, really?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
All right, now look. Screen.
On first down, Cunningham. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Oh, shit. Look at you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he's brought down. A good gain of 14 there. It moves the chains.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for the Hall of Famer, Kellen Winslow. And it's third down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the booth and snatch that pass myself. That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver. That's why he couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
You know, Charles, I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you. I wanted to see you reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Carlos Dunlap able to disrupt yet another pass play. His third sack of the afternoon.
Hey, the only reason this little prick want to be on our team.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw is incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And that'll make it third down.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Third and long, it's Wilson.
I knew he was going
Screen,
for it.
it's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
So I knew he was going to throw the deep.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And Suckup will put this one right through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. A decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they do inch a bit closer.
Yeah, still lots of time to go in this one. Take the points, move on, and let your defense try to get the ball back.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now look at this. Big game, but a fumble. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
See, I thought he was going to do
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth.
They got us too, because we can't score the ball. All we could do is fumble, interception, fumble.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On second down, Wilson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Pass to the middle of the outside short. They can't go deep.
Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
Looking to throw. And the third down pass falls incomplete.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the fourth quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes officials just say let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. Touchdown, Falcons. Tavon Austin, 48 yards. And now the Falcons are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This is taken at the 3. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line.
I was looking for him. I was looking for my dude.
Sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college. And our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this be who you are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
And they're not going to let him get this one off. We have a whistle and a timeout as they'll try to put him on ice a bit. And they still have 2 timeouts left.
Why you call timeout? I know. It was like 15 seconds left on the clock, man. You got to go to the 2-minute warning. We could have had an extra. Okay. Well, either way, it's still not.
And the offense can string something together, but they'll need to do it quickly here to try to get points on the board and win this game. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Brandon Cooks, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Cunningham. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago. Demaryius Thomas, 78 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
If we go for one, we can stop them on
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
Oh, missed it. Good one.
And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
We can get a fumble. Yeah, anything can happen. We can get a fumble.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
I got a good feeling, man.
Fielded about a yard deep. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice. Conventional football. Football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
No, it wasn't red light, bitch.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Out to his left.
Pick.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Almost came out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I'm on YouTube.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
You shouldn't make them lose timeout.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Back to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Clock running, and the Falcons moving with a sense of urgency. He's back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Let's do a cover 2 now. I want to bang the man with the corner.
He'll look to throw. He gets it to Cooks. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watch this.
Back to throw.
Told you, beta man.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Swearinger.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
I told him I hope that nigga died.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Hey, listen about this. Listen about this.